So hello. You're both of you are good to go. So take it away. You're both of you are good to go. So
Alright, thank you. This is Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon Double Bingo. I'm joined for commentary with Rex.
Hello.
We'll be commentating as Flair and StarlightKick. Face off. So yeah. Are you guys ready to go?
Yeah, suppose, yeah.
Ready to go?
Yeah, suppose, yeah.
Ready to
Think
go?
so. I usually give countdown, right? I guess I'll do it.
Alright, yep.
Countdown, right?
Are we good for countdown? Alright, yep. Are we good for countdown?
Give me 1 second, and then I'll be ready to go for count. Give me 1 second, and then I'll be ready to go for count. And I am ready to go for countdown.
Alright, take it away, Rex.
Alright.
Alright, take it away,
I'm gonna
Rex.
start like from 6, just like Banana did last year. Alright. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, there we go. So yeah, this is Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon on the 3DS, released in 2013. It is the second game in the Luigi's Mansion series. A lot of key differences here from the first game. There's a total of 5 mansions this time, and our runners are playing on a completed file, which has all of the mansions already finished and unlocked. Additionally, each of those mansions have missions in them, so all of the missions are open. Our runners can choose which missions to go into. So the bingo is very open and allows for a lot of options right off the bat. They're not constricted to just one path through the game.
So for this event, we're doing double bingo. So each of the 2 players, they are going to do either 2 columns, 2 rows, basically any 2 lines as quick as possible. And we, Riedolsk and I, we found a board in advance and revealed it to them 1 hour ahead, so that they had a whole hour to plan out where they were going. Because with how open of a game is, there's a lot to take in, figuring out where to go for specific things. So we think this board is going to be very interesting for this event, just because there's no one clear path that's better than all the others.
Yeah, I was looking at it and like I couldn't really find exactly what I would do either. But yeah, we're seeing players currently in A1 right now, so he could be going for the A1 and A3 any percent route. So one thing about that space, our any percent category and our New Game Plus category, New Game Plus being on a completed file, the routes for those vary ever so slightly in a couple missions, but other than that, it's identical for the rest of the run. A1 and A3 are 2 of those missions where it's different, so we made a space for that in the bingo to differentiate it.
Also looks like he's going for the take 200 damage space. Both of those are in the same row, right? Wait.
No. That's in row 4.
So, my guess, probably, there is a thing on Flair's side. There's that light to this, over to the right wall, and in New Game Plus, you can actually flash that earlier to skip that call and cutscene right there. But he's doing the N% route, so he has to flash it right here. So my guess would be probably column 3 and column 4, row 3 or row 4, something with those for Flair. Still not sure what StarlightKick's probably starting with. If I had to guess, probably 7 Gems Haunted. He's in the second mansion in the game. There are 5 total. So
Yeah, I would agree. Looks like he's going for gems here.
Flair got a heart. This is pretty good, because I don't think he's reached 200 health yet, so being able to get the extra... taking some extra damage without getting a game over, that's pretty good. Hopefully he reaches 200. He's coming up to the final room, so he's about to finish the mission. Not sure how many gems Jake has left, but I'm assuming it's probably only like 2 more before he marks off that space.
Looks like Flair also low percent at A1. So in this game, low percent just comes down to basically not getting any money. So completing every mission with 0 gold and not collecting any money, primarily from ghosts. That's the toughest one to avoid sometimes. Let's see if he got it. Yeah, 0 gold there, so he low percent at A1. That's one of the spaces in... It's like row 4, column 5. Yeah, low percent, 2 levels. So he could be going for that as well. It's actually quite interesting, the low percent category. It was originally believed that like the lowest amount that you could finish the game with was 5 coins. And for a while we just thought that's it. There's these 5 coins. They're in C3, and you can't avoid them. You have to pick them up. You can't even like blow them around. But later we found that if you get dragged around by a ghost, like you just let them pull you and don't resist the pull. Luigi will do this animation where he gets dragged on the ground and he'll drop some coins. It only works for coins though, not gold bars or bills, the other 2 types of money.
So yeah, it looks like, actually Flair marked 7 gems haunted. That might be a mistake. Maybe. Oh, the colors are switched.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, so Starlight
see, yeah.
is actually pink and Flair is purple. So the colors need switching around. But yeah, Starlight is currently in the lead.
Flair in A3 now. Also pretty easy mission to low percent. Yeah, looks like he's doing that. He didn't do any power surge on that ghost. Oh, looks like he's restarting. Yeah, he was actually doing the New Game Plus route. The New Game Plus route goes through the bottom floor, whereas any percent doesn't have the ability to do that. You may have noticed he revealed a key from a painting at some point during that last attempt. He was using something called the Dark Light, which is a new addition in this game from the previous. The Dark Light is used to reveal invisible objects and also reveal things from paintings. Oh, he's going again. Yeah, he's revealing the key there. Not sure why he's not doing the any percent route. Pretty sure that was what he was doing in A1. Maybe he's not going for that space. But yeah, this is the New Game Plus route because the New Game Plus has the Dark Light unlocked, so you can reveal the key and go through this bottom area. Usually in 90% you have to go through the top floor.
So it looks like Jake is getting the 7 gems in Treacherous. It's the final mansion of the game. One thing to point out about the specific missions that Jake is hunting the gems in, he's doing them in the bonus missions. It's a unique type of mission or level that you unlock only after capturing all the booze in the mansion, and that lets you play a level where you're free to roam around all the rooms in the entire mansion. normally how the levels are structured in this game, it's usually 3 or 5 story missions where you have a linear path that you need to follow, and then a boss mission where you fight the boss of that specific mansion, and then afterwards is the bonus mission where you're free to go around everywhere. So with how scattered the gems are, it's really smart to be hunting for them in the bonus missions.
Jake actually missing the shot there. Yeah, go
I
ahead.
think Flair's also low percenting A3, so I think we're going to see Flair marking off 2 spaces at the same time really soon.
Yeah, those shots that Jake was taking, they're actually a bit harder than they look. The aiming system in this game isn't too great. You have to really kind of fiddle around with it to get the reticle to appear, and then it is like an auto aim, but it's not very good.
When we say Jake, we're talking about StarlightKick. We just call him Jake for short.
Oh right, I forgot.
I think he's figuring out where the other gems are. And yep.
Flair has changed his color to blue. That marks the low percent 2 missions or bonus missions. Doesn't seem to have shown up on the stream. Up there it is.
He's making it very difficult for the hosts having to change the colors.
Keeping them on their toes.
Exactly. Jake resetting again. Not sure if he finished getting all the gems in Tetris. I don't think he's marked the space off yet. He might be going back to Tetris later to pick those up.
He's going into E3.
What's he doing that for? Oh right, there's some of the gems are unique to specific missions. So there's only things that unlock at a certain point in the story. Meaning in the bonus missions the gems are completely inaccessible. So I think he's going into this specific mission because there are gems that are locked in this one that he would not be able to get otherwise.
Yeah, that's true. The bonus missions typically have a lot of gems in them, but they don't always have all of them. The Gloomy Manor, or the mansion that Flair is in right now, that's the only mansion that all of the gems are accessible in the bonus mission. Usually there's like a couple that aren't. Tetris has the most of those, if I'm not mistaken.
I think you're right. In each of the mansions there's 13 gems to collect. There's 5 mansions, so there's a total of 65 gems throughout the entire game. Gosh, that'd be a lot if you had to go through 65
Goodness
mansions.
me. What a game.
But yeah, there's 13 in each one, and given that some gems are locked behind story missions and are quite out of the way, the Gloomy Manor, since that's the only mansion that all gems are accessible in one mission, that's the only mansion that has all gems as a space. For the others, we would have 7 gems or 12. I don't think we see 12 gems listed on here at all.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Yeah, I think the 7 gems is pretty good because that's just over half, and like you can vary which ones you get a lot just because of how a lot of them are in really different spots, so you can get very creative with which gems you go for.
Yeah, the developers did a really good job of spreading them out pretty well.
Looks like Flair is going into A4. I think he's just doing the mission casually, not trying to avoid gold or anything like that. I think he's gonna try and get the boo at the end of this mission. There's a space in row 5, column 3. So you have to get the boo in this mission as well as E2. That one's named Booper Trooper. The boo in this mission, it's actually the only boo in the entire game that doesn't have a name. So we don't give him one here. I feel kind of bad.
I've even looked in other languages, like I've looked in Spanish, Japanese. I haven't found a name for him in any of those languages either. Poor fella.
Maybe just Boo. Like, that's his name.
Maybe he is. He's just a boo.
Looks like Flair is... not Flair. Jake, aka StarlightKick. He's in D1 right now. And this mission is really good for getting one-star rankings. So at the end of each mission, when you complete it and you get this, the finishing screen, you can get a ranking based on a bunch of different things, such as how many ghosts you get, how much damage is taken, how much gold you collect, and how quickly you finish the mission. So you can get 1 star, 2 star, or 3 stars. 1 star being the lowest, 3 stars being the highest. When you're just kind of speedrunning the game, usually about half of the missions you'll have 3-star rankings and 2-star, just because of how quickly you're doing it. You get a huge boost just for being really quick. But D1, the mission that he's in, it requires a lot of extra gold in order to get the higher ranks, and pretty much most times when you're speedrunning or just playing casually, you always get 1 star. So it's really good to go into this specific mission and complete it just to get the 1-star ranking. He will still need to go into another mission, but we'll figure that out later, which one he's going into.
I believe he got a 1 star in A1 when he took all that damage earlier.
I thought that was Flair. Maybe.
Yeah, that was Flair. Oh wait, excuse me, yeah, you're right.
So Flair just finished the mission for A4. He might be going to E2 now to play that mission and collect the other boo. Oh, he's going into B4. I'm trying to think what he's doing there.
He did mark 3 missions clearly, so it looks like A4 was for that. Oh, he's getting a gold greenie. We haven't actually talked about these ghosts yet. So gold greenies are pretty special. They're hidden pretty well throughout the game. Honestly, there's quite a few that, I'm pretty surprised we found. Yeah, they're these special ghosts. None of them are required. You can finish the game without catching any of them. But basically, if you catch them, they give you a lot of gold, and they're basically just like a nice little bonus. So we decided to make a bingo space out of that. Looks like he's probably going for 11 gold greenies, and possibly all gold greenies gloomy. I believe that was a space. Oh no, all gold greenies mines is a space. But yeah, 11 gold greenies. I saw him catch one in gloomy earlier, so looks like he's reaching up to get to that 11. Okay, looks like Jake wrapped up with D1. Got the 1 star there. Look, he's going into A boss now.
I think his plan for A boss, I think he's gonna go for taking 200 damage from 1 mission. Because if I'm correct, I think this there's an infinite amount of spiders that can spawn in this mission, and they can always drop hearts. So it's really easy to heal up and take extra damage. That's one thing that's required for that space, because Luigi only can have up to 100 hearts of damage, and for this space you need 200, so you have to heal up in order to get all of the rest. There's a chance he could also low percent it. It's might be a little difficult to avoid the gold at the very end. We'll see how he does with this.
Yeah, it definitely looks like he's going for the damage. Yeah, plenty of hearts. So. Flair getting another gold greenie. I think that's his third. It's like his third or fourth.
He's probably going for 11 gold greenies, if I had to guess, because I don't think...
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Seems
would...
column 5 is definitely in his plan here. Oh, that was weird. Jake didn't take, or Starlight didn't take knockback from that hit from the spider. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, that's interesting. I haven't seen that before.
Yeah, weird. Alright, Flair missed the skip there. I wonder if that was intentional. There's a gobber here. He's the big yellow ghost. There's a skip in this room. Unfortunately, we didn't see it, but he could be going for this gobber ghost. They don't show up in too many missions, but it is a space. Every non-special normal ghost variety. We need to reword that. It's a bit messy. But yeah, he just marked that space. So yeah, he was getting the gobber, the yellow ghost there for that space.
So basically what that space means is it 5, 6? There's certain normal ghosts and then stronger variants of each ghost. So basically what that's saying is any ghost that doesn't have like an extra amount of health, or isn't like a boss or mini boss, basically collect all the normal enemies in the game.
There, he just caught the polter pup, the little dog that he was chasing around in this mission. So the top space in column 5 is all polter pup missions. The polter pup is pretty mischievous. He basically just runs around and makes things a big hassle for you. He steals things from you like 3 times in the story. So yeah, he's just playful though. The polter pup is not hostile. He doesn't attack. He's the only ghost. Well, nice gold greenies, but he's like the only ghost that's not like overtly hostile.
If you're familiar with the third Luigi's Mansion game, he's like a tame Polter Kitty.
Oh, don't even get me started on Polter Kitty.
Kitty's had been quite a hassle for speedrunners, which Ree has speedrun that game in the past, so he could talk about that, but that's not the right game.
Looks like Jake is... He might be trying to get dragged here. No, okay.
I think...
He was just being careful. When you do a power surge on that guy, there's a chance that he can drop coins. And if you catch those coins, it's game over if you're low percenting it.
I think Jake's marking... He might mark off low percent. I don't know if he collected gold in D1. And I think with the amount of damage that he was taking, he might also be able to mark off on-star rank 2 missions. So we might potentially see 3 spaces being marked off at the same time. All in row 4. Yep, so we got the 1 star, so he's going to be marking that. I didn't see... Oh yeah, he did all 3.
Yeah, and that takes the lead for him. Wow, the triple there. That's nice. Really good multitasking. It's a nice thing about Dark Moon Bingo is a lot of spaces will really like combine together very nicely. You can be going for like up to like 5, 6 objectives in just one mission sometimes. Of course, that's like extreme. Usually, you're only like looking at 1, 2, or 3 at most. But yeah, they're an A boss with the spider boss. Starlight was taking 200 damage, 1 star, and low percenting. So very good combo there.
Looks like he's going into A1, the first mission. My guess is that he's going for the 2 missions, 25 seconds off the world record time. So we have a leaderboard on speedrun.com that keeps track of all of the fastest times for each of the levels. A few people in the chat and people playing right now, and us commentators as well. We hold, I'd say we hold all of the world records on that board. But yeah, those times in bingo, I think Jake's gonna go for 25 seconds or less than 25 seconds slower than the world record on specific levels. A1 is really good for it, just because it's a very easy mission. It's the first one in the game, so it's very easy to get a pretty good time in it. Not sure what Flair's going for.
He's in C4. This is a polar cup mission. You saw him shake the polar cup out of that object there. He'll be chasing the polar cup more throughout this mission until the end.
Could I do a donation at this point?
Sure, go ahead.
Alright, we have a $1 donation from our very own Stacy. Thank you, everyone. Please don't mind me. I'm just trying to raise $100 to have Bingothon's organizer Floa dance in a Christmas hat while rapping Bakima Mitai from Yakuza 0. $1 can go a long way. On another note, you're doing great. Very fun commentary, very comfy. Thank you. And a little heart. Thank you so much, Stacy.
Thank you very much. Pretty good. I'd say execution in these 2 levels right now. Trying to figure out what else to bring up. I think it's pretty clear what Jake or StarlightKick is going for right now. I think he's going for column 1, row 4. Both of those. I'm not sure what Flair's going for. I know he's doing column 5.
I imagine he's also going for row 4.
Maybe. Or it is possible he's going for the diagonal or column 2.
Oh, that's fair, that's fair.
Because the diagonal would also line up with all Bolter Bump missions.
I didn't see him going for gems and gloomy though. The all gems gloomy spaces. Pretty good one. All the gems in gloomy are pretty close together, just because it's such a small mansion compared to the others.
I think we're approaching the end of each of these missions. Flair only has maybe 30 seconds left until he's finished with this Bolter Butt mission. Jake, he's gonna check his time.
It's like a 270.
It is fast enough. It was only 10 seconds behind world record, so what he just did was one of the missions that can count towards that space. So, curious to what he's probably gonna go to A3 next. That's another really short mission that you can get pretty close to world record on. We're probably gonna see him doing that.
Goes into A2.
I wonder if that was a misstep. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, he might be doing die 2 times, different mansions.
Maybe. Yeah, the hall with those guards, it didn't look like he stopped for them. The knights, they bring their swords down. That's a very good place to to take a death. It's very fast.
Oh, he still needs the that one space with 10 different words in it. He still needs I think a hider and a slammer. So that might be why he's going into this mission.
Yeah. A2 has a lot of ghost variety. It's where you get introduced to, yeah, the hider and the slammer. They're the blue and red ghosts, respectively. Let's see.
Big Flair's going into D1. He's going to go for... He might be going for the 1-star rank. I think so. I think he's going to do very similar spaces. Yeah, he might also be doing row 4. I think you were right about that.
There, Jake just... Or, sorry, I just got a red ghost there.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, normally for the route for that level, there's 4 slammers that you need to get total in order to finish the mission, and that's normally the last one. But you can do any of the 4 in any order that we like. That's just how we do it in the speedrun. So it was probably the quickest from where he was starting to go directly to that. So I think he was going for that ghost, and that's the only reason that he was in there. He's going into B2 now. This is the second mission of Haunted. I'm trying to figure out what he's going here for.
Maybe... No, there's no gobber here. Oh, there's a gobber, that's right. In the garden here, there's a gobber.
Oh, smart.
The yellow ghost that Flair got earlier in the conservatory. Yeah, these guys, they don't come up terribly often. So, kind of a special ghost to try to find. Not terribly special, though. Yep, and there he goes, he marked that space. So yeah, Starlight with just 3 more to go. He's on very good pace. But Flair is making good work. He's, looks like he's going for... He might have been a 1-star rank for this mission. D1 is a very easy mission to 1-star, like we mentioned earlier. Starlight got the 1-star on this one.
Looks like Jake is going for the Colossus fight. It's very... I'd say it's probably one of the tougher missions casually. At least probably for me, but I'm bad.
He's actually getting beat up. Look at him.
Oh, that's smart, because this is a very fast mission to die in.
Just took him out.
He might be restarting right now.
Column 1, row 2. Die 2 times, different mansions. Looks like he was getting a death for that space there.
Yep, so that was in the treacherous mansion, so he's gonna have to go to a different mansion. He went directly back into the level because you will have to actually defeat that Boo boss in order to get the King Boo and Boo Lossa space. So rather than getting beat up, we're gonna see him beat up the Boo. This could be interesting. There's a new strat that we found. There's this one pretty new person that came in this year, and he discovered that if you flash the Boo and then have your back towards towards the train tracks, you can immediately blow up the big boo, so he splits into the smaller boos easier. There's a bit of luck as to which attack he does at the very beginning. One of the attacks is faster than the others. So not only does this new strat get rid of the luck factor at the very beginning of the mission, but it's also faster than even the fastest attack. So that was a very, very nice find. Looks like Flair's just doing D1, going for that 1-star rank.
Yeah, he's also been going for gold greenies in it though. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to make it to the 1-star rank. So, the 1-star rank, the way that the ranking system in this game works, it's based on a few factors. Based on how much gold you get, how much damage you take, how long it takes you to finish the mission, and also how many ghosts you capture. Bit of a strange one for it to be reliant on, but if you catch extra ghosts, which he has been doing with the gold greenies, those extra ghosts will actually add points onto the score. And then, yeah, the game will give you a rank according to that score. It's different for each mission. They all have their own different scores. This process all goes on in the background, actually. The game doesn't tell you these scores. We had to... Well, someone a very long time ago figured out all of this stuff, how the game calculated it. It's quite interesting. But yeah, because Flair got those gold greenies, they're going to add on, I think, far too many points for him to be able to get the 1-star here.
Jake finishing E4 with no damage taken. Very nice. It was really good. He didn't take any damage, which was basically the exact opposite from before. We're going to see if Flair ends up getting the 1-star rank, which he does need. Oh, he does get it. Nice.
Oh, looks like he that was a fluky... Wait, did Flair get the 1-star?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's actually really impressive. Getting all ghosts and the 1-star? I'm gonna have to look into that, actually. That doesn't seem right. It's based on what I know.
Got a cheater on stream.
Yeah, man, he's breaking the system. Because
Ooh,
yeah, I mean,
look-
ghosts are crazy. They give you like 120 points. Which, for comparison, like gold is only worth 1 point per piece. So like a ghost is worth 120 gold, basically.
I don't know why I thought, but I thought both players were going into the King Boo mission at the same time. This is one that the King Boo mission was actually one that Jake has previously held a world record in before, so it's very close to him. He might also be going for the death in...
Oh yeah, look, he's getting beat up. Very fast one to get a death in. Yeah, and then he's immediately going to restart it to go for the King Boo who lost his space.
Yeah, so actually, yeah, because he already got Bulosis. If he finishes this mission in, I think, 3 minutes, 54 seconds, then Jake wins right after this mission. Because he'll get the 2 missions 25 seconds off world record, because he also did A1 as well.
Oh, that's right.
So, might actually be really close to time here. We'll see. Yeah, Flair's just in D2 right now, the second mission of
secret mine, getting the all gold greenies mine space. He's going down really deep into this mission to get one that's pretty far down here.
Oh yeah.
I think he'll be pretty close to 11 after this one. Because D1 had a lot. That had four gold greenies, the second highest of any mission. And he already had about, like, 4 before that, too, so he's gotta be up to, like, 9 or 10 by now.
Oh. Yellow. Ciao.
Yeah, looks like he's getting the last gold greenie here in D2. Looking through this this peak hole, it's a few of those throughout the game. The game made really good use of like trying to implement things like that. Quite a few places where you can look into a window or a crack in the wall to see through the gap and see things behind the wall. But yeah, just getting that gold greenie there. I feel like one of the reasons they might have done that is to like really like push off the 3D. The 3D in this game is pretty well done. Like it looks really well compared to some other games I've seen. That being said, it's not perfect though. I've seen the 3D in this game break sometimes. If objects get too close to the screen, the 3D will actually show a double image. It won't actually work correctly.
It's interesting. I didn't know that, but also I'd have no clue.
Yeah.
I don't. I play on one of the systems that doesn't even have 3D.
That's true. Yeah, the
Looks like
3DS is like its main thing was the 3D. It was I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, "Wow, that's crazy!" Like no glasses or anything.
Looks like Jake is approaching. He is on the final phase of King Boo. He's been doing really well this time, so he might end up finishing right now. We'll see how this final phase treats him. Spike balls are going the opposite direction. Looks really good.
There you go, sucker.
Yeah. So he's gonna mark off the King Boo space. I'm not sure if he realizes, but he's also got the other space as well. So Jake is about to finish right about now.
Yeah, we'll see the time that he gets. Yeah, 3:35. GG. Very nicely done. Combining a lot of spaces together very well. I think what won it for him, the A boss, the 1-star 200, and low percent. Actually, hang on. Low percent 2 levels or bonus missions. That doesn't apply for bosses. So, did he get his low percent in one that wasn't a boss mission? I think he might have to. He might have to do another one for that low percent.
The game is still on, guys. We're still playing.
Yeah, we gotta let him know. Jake, for Starlight, you gotta get one that's not low percent. So, boss missions are pretty easy to low percent. For instance, like Boolossus, there's like literally no gold in that mission. So like low percenting that really doesn't accomplish anything because you literally can't not low percent it. So yeah, we made the low percent space in our bingo apply to only levels or like standard levels, not the boss missions.
He got the message. Alright, the game's still back on. I'm not sure which one he's going for. I think he got the other mission for low percent. I think he did that in think it was D1 where he got the 1-star rank.
I think so too, yeah. That was really early on.
I think he's just deciding which one to low percent.
Flair just got the last gold greenie in mines, marking off those 2 spaces in column 5. But that one was pretty... I'm surprised we found that one too. That gold greenie all the way down there as well. Usually you don't even have to go into the area in that mission. But alas, it's still open for you, and the developers decided to hide a little bonus down there. Okay, it looks like Jake is in, or Starlight's in A3. I agree with this. This is a pretty fast and easy mission to low percent. The 3rd fastest mission in the game. And the fastest one that applies to the low percent as well. Because the other 2 that are faster than it are both boss missions. See, Flair is in E1 right now. This is the last of the Power Pup missions. There's 3 in total. And he's already completed the other 2. We'll see if he goes for a skip here. So he's going into the guard tunnel here. There's some ghosts that will ambush you. However, there's a gold mouse that'll run out of this wall. If he takes damage from it, and then breaks the wall right after, he has iframes from the spider. That cancels the flinch, but oh, he didn't make it. Oh, so he just wasn't fast enough to make it past the gate in time. But yeah, essentially the idea is that when those ghosts come in, normally they startle Luigi and he'll jump, do the little startle animation, and that prevents you from being able to run. So getting the invincibility frames from that mouse that comes out, it allows you to run past that gate while they're spawning. Unfortunately, he didn't get it. He's taking a fair bit of damage right now. Might be going for that 200 damage 1 space. Oh my goodness, almost died there. Yeah, see, okay, Jake got the low percent on A3. So.
Alright, it's an official right now.
GG's for real.
Alright, if you guys want, we can meet back up. Looks like we still have some extra time before the estimate. So, if you guys want, we could possibly have the interview, and then, or if you guys want, show off some glitches. In the meantime, it's up to you.
We can let Flair finish up here too. He doesn't have too much left.
True, yeah. That's fair. You know what? I think I'm gonna start playing right now. I'm gonna hop in the game.
You're playing? Alright, yeah, help him out. You do King Boo. I'll get Boo lossless.
Okay, sounds good.
We'll team up. Actually, pretty fun playing team double bingo. We don't get to do that too often, but if we get enough runners together, that's, I think, one of our favorite modes to play. Team double bingo, coordinating with your partner to achieve certain tasks.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Say another one we like is Lockout, where you get to prevent others from going for a space, and it's about having more spaces filled out rather than completing lines. Also enjoy doing that kind of thing.
That is a fun one, yeah. One that we haven't done too much is Blackout. Blackout is a type of bingo where you have to collect every single space. That's one that we haven't really experimented with too much.
I've actually thought about like testing it. I think that could be really fun. Yeah, we'll see. Bingothons, another 6 months, give it time. But I didn't know it actually had an actual name. I thought it was just all spaces, but I thought of it.
Yeah, Blackout. But there's a bunch of other bingos too. I don't know if anyone here is aware of like all the different types of bingos that there are. We're just doing a kind of generic double bingo, but there's plenty of others like invasion bingo, draft bingo that other communities have developed and have ran. That's very interesting to see. There's also a few anti-bingos that have been shown off at this marathon this time. Anti-bingo is where you choose what rows your opponent has to do. So it's kind of like you try to sabotage them to do like the worst row that you see. That one's kind of interesting. I don't think that we've done that one before.
I heard anti-bingo and I was thinking like you pick a row, like you pick one row and then you do everything besides that one row. I thought that's what anti-bingo meant. That would be very interesting. I don't know what you call that.
The first time that I heard it, I was thinking like you try to get as many spaces as possible without getting a bingo.
Interesting. It looks like Flair just finished up the Polterpop missions. He's only got King Boo and Blue Losses to go, as well as take 200 damage. He might be going for the 200 damage in this mission, because it's pretty good. Let's see what Jake's up to.
Didn't he take 200 in E1? I didn't see.
I could check.
Yeah, he was playing E1 and he took a lot of damage in that one. I guess he must not have reached it.
He's probably paying attention to it. He took 95, so 105 short.
Oh, I gotcha. So very clean Bulossus so far. Is he gonna get? I think this is his second cycle, but still very nice. Nice Bulossus from here. Ooh, missed that shot. Sometimes the boos can just ricochet off the ground next to the train. It's very annoying if they're too low on the ground. I think this one might be too low too. Nope. Okay, that one made it.
On Jake's screen, you could see Luigi taking a bath in the water. That might be the only place in the game where that animation appears. I told him to draw some glitches, so we'll see what he wants to do.
Flair with a 104 on E4. It's a very nice time. Yeah, that's actually a really good time. Jeez, 104 hit. I think the fastest ever documented 2 cycle was 59 seconds. So, very good run from him there.
So Jake, he's taken one of the balloons that you can attach onto your vacuum. I think he's going to be trying to go out of bounds in this corner.
It's a bit finicky. The balloon has to push off of the that helmet on the pillar in just a certain way. Collision just forces Luigi down. And now he's trying to land on the door. So out of bounds works pretty strangely in this game. It has a lot of its own rules on when it wants you to be back in bounds, when it doesn't care. It's pretty weird. Do you want to talk about that, Rex? I think you're the out of bounds expert.
Of course, yeah. So, really interesting thing. One thing I love about the out of bounds in this game is that all of the doors are two-sided. So if you go through a door, if you enter a door out of bounds in one room, it'll take you out of the boundaries in another room, as we can see, like right here. So he's just kind of messing around. There's plenty of really cool discoveries to see. There's that cracked window that Luigi just passed through, and you're able to get a close-up of all the collision and stuff that appears right right outside of it. Looks like Luigi just fell off.
Yeah, the out of bounds is that it.
There are certain places that you need to stand, and if you get too close to the boundary, sometimes you'll go out of bounds, or you'll... I'm trying to think of how I would explain it.
There's like a floor out there.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes you can fall off of that floor, and other times like the floor just isn't even there.
That's kind of one of the frustrating things about sometimes when you're first learning how to explore out of bounds, or just things with it, learning how to spawn the floor, or what makes it appear and disappear. There's one thing we didn't get to see, but there was one room. Actually, no, this could apply to any room. Out of bounds extends in all directions, and if you have a floor that Luigi's able to walk through, he can just run. Like, we haven't tested it, but it's at least like 10 minutes in one direction. Like, the floor goes really far, so much so that like you can go through the background like minutes away from the normal room. There's also plenty of other stuff, like you're able to walk on the ceiling as well. There's 7 rooms where you can do that. I think I found every single one. There's plenty of really cool out-of-bounds stuff to show off. I don't know. A lot of it probably isn't marathon safe, though. So I'm curious to see if he's planning on doing anything here.
Oh, he might be doing the Dark Office soft block. So, okay, no, he's not. Okay. But there's a soft lock involving that room. If you leave it from the right-hand side, while the room is still dark, you can actually soft lock this mission. Because the game still thinks that the ghosts are in that room. But if you try to continue the mission, like... there's a way to wrap around without having to go back through that room. If you try to continue the mission, then it doesn't work.
There is also a crash in this, in here. Might be going for that.
Oh yeah, the notorious C4 crash room. It's killed quite a few runs. You can do it on accident pretty easily. So in this room that he's coming up to, the kiln room, or excuse me, the finishing room, it's going to be a greenie and 2 slammers that appear. If he stuns that greenie and slammer right away, which he did, yeah, and then does the level 3 pool on them, oh, didn't actually crash, huh? So the game would usually crash there. If you do it fast enough. I think we don't understand it completely, but if you do it fast enough, then that will crash the game for some reason when you suck up the red ghost. It's pretty weird. Looks like he might be trying it again.
So Flair just finished King Boo the fight. He's got to take 200 damage in one mission and complete it. Curious as to which mission he's going to try. I think he could just do every single one. Right? There's no mission that you can't take damage in, right? I think so, yeah.
Yeah, there isn't one. A really good mission to do this in might be A2 or A4. Because those also have the knights in them. However, there's a heart drop pretty close by to the knights that you can grab to like restock up on your health to take more damage.
He's going into A4.
Yeah, he might
Heard you.
might know about that heart drop. Oh, the mice here too are pretty good. I forgot about those guys, but yeah, the mice running around the sides, they can drop hearts too.
The ghosts later on in the mission can also drop hearts if your health is low enough. The chance of getting a heart does increase the lower your health, but I think it is random, whether it's a heart or just gold. Yeah, he got a heart from the mouse.
If you're at like 20 health, it's basically guaranteed.
Of course, you'd know.
It can actually be pretty annoying. So, in the 100% and 80% categories, gold actually plays a pretty important role. If you've never seen a Dark Moon 80%, or I suppose 100% as well, watching the gold management is pretty interesting because we have to strike a balance between going fast and collecting gold. The gold is useful for upgrades for the forecast later in the run, which just make it better overall. That's... Oh, Jake is going for the crash again here. Oh, nope, didn't get it. That's weird. I don't think he's stunning the red ghost and the green ghost fast enough for that trick.
Crash. I'm gonna message him. I got it.
Alright. So yeah, the 80% with the gold. If you're down on health, this is what I was getting to. If you're down on health, like even just to 95 out of 100, there's a chance that ghosts can drop hearts, which is pretty bad because a lot of the gold that you get in those categories comes from catching ghosts. And they will not give you any heart drops if you're at 100 health. But if you're anywhere below that, then there's a small chance that they could drop a heart instead of dropping the gold for you. So yeah, it is a mechanic that does become relevant in full game runs. See Flair getting a heart from that green because he was down at 15 health. He must be pretty close to the 200 damage by now. Getting 2 heart drops from those two. The probability just increases so much.
Yellow.
Alright, looks like Jake, I told Jake to go to a specific part in a certain mission. This is E5. This has never had a crash until pretty recently. There was a random person that just came in and just gave details of this crash. As far as I'm aware, only he and I are aware of it, so it's going to be very interesting. First time footage is ever shown of this crash, so it'll be great to see how it turns out.
Oh, I'm very interested. E5, one of those missions where I wouldn't think there would be a crash.
Right, yeah.
There's a pretty nasty sawfuck in this mission, however. But I'm not going to go into too much detail on that. It's pretty complex. But it does happen in full game runs, and it's not avoidable. Unfortunately, we don't know exactly why it happens.
Basically, it about halfway in the mission, it's like time freezes, or like the ghosts are completely frozen, which means you're unable to lower the health of the ghosts, which is required to go from room to room. So you aren't able to progress after a certain point.
Starlight is going to go into this room here. This is the Dark Age exhibit. He's just walking through here. There aren't any ghosts there, but usually there should be. Because he got there so quick, he moved from the ice exhibit to that Dark Age exhibit so fast. Now he's going into the kitchen for a similar reason. He just went in there and back out. If you go into the room as the ghosts are supposed to spawn, it will not spawn the ghosts. It's just a very cool skip. It's been known about for a pretty long time, though. I think Dark Age was one of the first that was found. It was like the third. But yeah, the ghosts in this mission, they spawn in like waves, kind of. So throughout the mission, they'll spawn in certain rooms, and it's on like a timer. It's not based on like when you enter the room, not based on when you are leaving rooms. It's based on when you capture ghosts in other rooms. It's like once you finish rooms in certain waves, new waves will unlock, and they unlock in a timer. So that allows you to get to the room before the timer goes off. See, Flair just finished A4, yep. And yeah, 270 health, very well within the 200 health. And that's bingo.
So if you guys like, we can meet up. Jake can still be playing. I'll walk him through and teach you guys this brand new crash, because I'm sure people are still eager to see this. Yeah, he's getting pretty close to it.
Yep, he's just going up to the terrace, the final room, with a massive gauntlet of ghosts. Probably the hardest fight, casually. It's brutal, and many casual players will have memories of like struggling with this mission, just because of how many ghosts there are. But for speedrunners, it's just business as usual. In fact, it might even be quite the rush. Feels very satisfying to
for sure
to catch all these ghosts so quickly. There's nothing quite like it.
Especially in the New Game Plus category, because you have access to the upgraded Poltergust, which allows you to suck up Ghost faster. I think it's like twice as fast as if you started the game. So you're just able to breeze through the health of all the ghosts. Yeah, very satisfying.
Ooh, very nice
When it goes
triple
well.
there.
Oh yeah, the pink sneakers can be very scary. They can mess you up a lot here, but being able to take them out, really nice.
Looks like Rex is
Yep, he's
telling Jake
pausing it.
Jake what to do here.
I'm gonna tell him to unmute. I'm gonna walk him through.
It looks like he's specifically targeting the gobber here.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll be able to go over why. Hopefully he doesn't lose all the health right here.
Oh, okay, he got a heart.
Nice. That's good.
Okay. So he caught the gobber. What's next?
What am I doing here?
It's cool.
This is-
All right. Yeah.
Alright,
So
he's here.
Waiting for me.
all right. So basically, what you're gonna do here, you still have a greenie alive. So get rid of
I
the
just-
greenie, and
Yeah,
then
I just got him.
okay. So stand near the door of the terrace, and you're gonna suck up the slammer, and then you're gonna mash X to try and go through the door before the cheer animation.
Okay.
You've got this.
Just like Ice Age.
Oh, I got him. Okay, wait. Okay, he's calling
Oh,
me.
you did. Okay.
All right. So yep, just go through the mission. Everything should be perfectly normal. I'm not gonna say anything
Okay.
else.
Okay, you got his.
Oh, okay, Luigi's through the door.
Well, that's very interesting, huh?
Yep, and you're in the door,
Really is.
and you just finished the mission.
Mission complete.
You can go ahead. You can go ahead, press the A button, and you'll be on your way going back to the bunker.
Right?
Probably.
Nothing's weird gonna happen here.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oh my goodness. There it goes.
Yeah, to those who don't know what this screen is, this is a capture card dump, I think. Ree can probably explain it better.
This is actually from Homebrew. So one of the things that Homebrew does is it gives crash reports when the 3DS has to halt its execution. Normally, like a vanilla 3DS will not display this information. Yeah, you can see the current process, LM3DS. Interesting name. If you're in the loop of the Luigi's Mansion games, the original Luigi's Mansion was recreated on the 3DS. On Spooner.com, it's known as Luigi's Mansion 3DS, and oftentimes we abbreviate it as LM3DS. So it's pretty interesting to see that Dark Moon's process name is not LM2, not LMDM, it's LM3DS. Pretty interesting.
So yeah, this is Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, a well-made game with great community, great bingo.
For sure, for sure. Let's talk about the bingo. How do you guys feel?
That's the first time I've done E4 for 1 second in a long time. I want to say at least 2 years.
Yeah, that was great.
Been since I was able to do that. I wasn't expecting to do that, and I saw that. I'm like, huh, that's interesting. I haven't seen that in forever. And then my brain shut down when I saw it take 200 damage because I forgot about it.
Oh, yeah.
My brain absolutely just went, oh, that exists still. But overall, I mean, I liked what I did. It's interesting because I realized halfway through that basically what I was doing, I was basically just taking a tour through every mansion in the game.
Yeah. You had a lot of mission
Intentionally,
spaces.
Of course.
Mm.
Yeah, a lot of mission spaces.
What did you think, Jake?
It went better than I expected it to do. Like, I went for gems first just to get that out of the way, really, because personally, I don't like gems. Rex, don't beat me over the head about this because I know you like gems. Yeah, I just got that out of the way, and then I just started doing the stuff that I could probably do easily. And yeah, I mean, I forgot to do a second low percent mission, but I was just like, oh, yeah, I did that, and it was fine, surprisingly.
No, you had me going there. When you marked all three of those at once, I'm like, yo, he just got the triple. Like, But no, I forgot
Insane.
that.
I saw that come up. I'm like, wow. Big
Knock it
man.
out of the
sessions
park.
don't count.
Yeah, that was crazy, dude.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
finished like way earlier than I was expecting us to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a crazy time to finish. I was not expecting that at all.
Okay, wait, was that sub 1 hour for me?
Oh, by far.
That was 47 minutes.
I was easily.
Oh my
it was 47
gosh.
minutes. Easily sub 1 hour.
That's pretty good.
My double bingo went 20 minutes over your time, almost.
Oh my gosh. That's really amazing.
I think the lowest double bingo we've seen is like 30 some minutes.
I remember that night. That was crazy.
It was nuts how fast someone finished.
Yeah.
Who
I
was
forget
it?
who it was.
It had to be either you or Banana. I don't know another
Yeah.
person who could do
I
that.
don't remember.
So yeah, this was Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. We appreciate everyone having us here, getting to show off our game, getting to show off brand new ways to break our game. And that crash has never been seen before. Not even the people
Yeah,
in here have known about that.
Yeah,
So
I didn't know about
I
that. That's
didn't know
crazy.
about I didn't know
That was-
about that either. But that's typical Rex who just pulls a random crash out of nowhere. I'm just like, yeah, that's who you are. You just do that for some reason.
yeah, we'd love to come back, love to show more stuff off. So yeah, we appreciate you guys having us at this event.
Indeed.
We were very happy to have you as well. I love Luigi's Mansion series, so it was great to see a bingo that I had a blast watching this. So thanks also so much to all of you for showing this off.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thanks for having us.
Pleasure.
And with that, I'm gonna tell everyone that up next we actually have a setup block incoming. We got something planned up for that to make that very, very interesting. And after that it will be followed by a Cuphead bingo, a triple bingo, I should say it correctly, by Cavs360. So we're quickly going to be setting up now. So stick around, keep donating. You've all been amazing, and yeah, enjoy the rest of the marathon.